I hate everyone in this book. If you were to grab Belly and run, everybody's gonna be happy. Hi, how do you start things? I don't know. This is a reading vlog on the Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy. This just came in, hence like the, you know. I read the first chapter and I'm gonna be honest, it gave me Kissing Booth vibes. I don't know how to feel. If you've read the trilogy or like just like the first book, tell me what you thought about it, because right now my first impressions is that it's giving me Kissing Booth. It's the same, like, oh, she grew up one summer and now they're looking at her a different way, and it's like a love triangle between brothers and a best friend. I'm seeing a lot of parallels, but I haven't heard like a single bad review of this trilogy. These covers are so pretty. Best-selling author of To All the Boys I've Loved Before. I'm gonna be those annoying people that are like, the book was better. Can we take a moment to appreciate how the sticker is literally just a sticker and not those printed stickers? Belly, is that like a nickname? Or is that just her name? They didn't even notice me walk up, but then they did. They really did. Conrad gave me a quick glance over, the way boys do at the mall. He had never looked at me like that before in my whole life. Not once. The writing in the first 3-4 chapters were kind of irritating. You can definitely see me get visibly annoyed, but it gets less annoying. I'm about like 50% in. We were introduced to this girl named Taylor, which was supposedly Belly's best friend. Immediately, she was so annoying. She's a no-go. She's a no-go. She was instantly flirting and I'm like, girl, what the heck? You're supposed to be spending this week with your best friend in a summer beach house. You're supposed to have fun together. It was nice to talk to, not intimidating. Okay, see, I'm kind of in full support of Cam and Belly. Right now, I'm just like, dip out on Conrad and Jeremiah. Go for Cam. Nothing ever came easy with Conrad. Exactly. Screw Conrad. Okay, so I finished the first book. I gave it 4 stars. It definitely reminds me a lot of The Kissing Booth. Like, it had a lot of parallels to the first movie, but it did feel like Kissing Booth done right. So do with that information what you will. It's the first book, so I don't have much to say on it other than I'm Team Conrad. I am kind of like a Team Cam Cameron, but since that's not a viable option, I'm going with Team Conrad. I love Jer, but Jer definitely just gives me bestie vibes. I was reading the book with one of my friends and I was like updating her on what was happening, and we were both like, in Conrad we believe. On to the next book. I'm hoping he's less of an ass, because holy crap. If Conrad is always like this, I'm 100% Team Conrad. But Jeremiah, I need more Jeremiah because we don't know much about him right now. It was this like post I saw, like, if you're Team Jeremiah, you voted for this person in Gossip Girl, and then if you're Team Thingy, you voted. But I didn't watch Gossip Girl. I need to post like that, but with like TVD, because the Vampire Diaries I did watch. Whose side I was on neither side. I didn't like Elena, so I didn't want her to be with any of them. The one couple I did ship though was Caroline. The mental cartwheels Conrad has me going on right now, I swear to God. Why did he just... Man is playing mind games with her. Okay, 100 pages in, already a few things have happened. 2 chapters in, I was prepared to fight Jer, like, I'm sorry, what did he do? Did I read that right? We finally got our first, like, Conrad POV. Like, yes, I think so. Instantly, he saw Conrad. He saw Belly and Jer, and he was like, this was a mistake, I should have come back. And then Belly saw Conrad and she like completely forgot about Jer. Completely forgot Jer was right beside her, which like the effects of Conrad Fisher, let me fucking tell you. Oh my god, he's making the announcement. Conrad's face was completely blank. Laurel's just like, nope, hell no, you are going home with us. Get your ass in the car. I look like a glazed donut sitting in front of my window, but I don't even care. I finally got to the line. Finally got to the line where everybody was crying, and tell me why I want to cry too. Oh my god, wait until Conrad finds out what Jer did. Oh my god. I would I'm never interested when authors write like basically the same book from someone else's POV, but The Spanish Love Deception from Aaron's POV. Give me that shit. The second book, what was it called? It's Not Summer Without You. Give me It's Not Summer Without You with Conrad POVs. Oh my god, take my money. I will literally give you anything. The fact that I never even finished the chapter, like I just started instantly crying. When did you know you were in love? I didn't have an answer to that question. That hadn't been one specific moment. It was like gradually waking up. You go from being asleep to the I can't do this. You go from being asleep to the space between dreaming and awake, and then into consciousness. It's a slow process, but when you're awake, there's no mistaking it. There was no mistaking that it had been love. Get the fuck out! Conrad. Oh my god. Screw season 3, because I know like season 2 is probably gonna be based off the second book. Screw season 2. Go film season 3. Give me season 3. Give me this scene. Holy shit. I'm so passionate. This Conrad POVs are literally carrying this book right now because I'm fine. I'm sorry. You're lying. You're They're fictional characters. Why are you emotionally invested? I was gonna write some stuff, but coherent sentences are just not within my realm of capabilities right now. Conrad has been a bigger part of this whole thing than Jer has. Sure you do, it's from my favorite movie. It's like, it's always me. It's always me. Like, there's two in a relationship, babe. Why is it always me? Shut the fuck up. Why is Conrad gone? I'm saying why is Conrad gone? The next chapter is literally Conrad POV. Thank you, because after that 2-page misery of seeing Jer and Belly interact, I need a Conrad POV. Like, I'm so sick of Jeremiah. So sick of that bitch, I swear. I would rather have someone shoot me in the head with a nail gun repeatedly than have to watch the two of them cuddling on the couch together all night. You're telling me Susanna wrote the letter for Conrad because she knew. She has seen it. That's what we've all been saying. Conrad has been in love with her, whether he knew it or not. It just took time for him to realize it. The fact that he let her go because he felt that he wasn't good enough for her. Like, yes, this is typical cliche Wattpad story, kind of like, broody brunette boy lets the girl go. Like, it's a typical Wattpad story, but tell me why I eat that shit up every single time. Like, I don't care. I don't care how cliche it is. I don't care how many books there are, how many movies there are about the same plot. I will eat that shit up every single time. Okay, it is several days later. I think I forgot to just make a wrap up. I did give the third book 5 stars, mainly because I am severely attached. Like, if I have a good enough time reading a book, or if I'm attached enough to the character and or the world, I will be giving it a 5 stars, and it will be holding a special place in my heart. If I had to put the books in order of best to worst, it would be the second, the third, and the last, and the first. The first wasn't bad. I still gave it 4 stars. Obviously, I enjoyed the whole series in general. I do think that it was like the weaker out of the 3. The second book explored deeper topics. It wasn't just like, oh, look at their little romance story. Ooh. There were family issues shown, especially the relationship between Conrad, Jer, and their dad. I feel like explains a lot as to why they are the way that they are. Obviously, the way you were raised has everything to do with how you are now, and like a lot of your triggers, which I feel like I could definitely see in Jer. Just like how the relationship between the 3 of them. Conrad in the third book had this moment where he was like, oh, I resented my dad this entire time just because he was human. Like, obviously he wasn't perfect. This is not me excusing the shit he's done, because at the end of the day, he was a shit human. Okay, like, I don't care. But Conrad had this like I don't know how you explain it, but he had this like realization, especially the part where like if Conrad was in any newspaper thingy, he would cut it up, frame it, put it in his study, which I think was like, oh, that's kind of cute. Again, not excusing the shit that he's done, because like, frick you had another son, bitch. Conrad kind of like accepting that and forgiving his dad and realizing that he doesn't have to carry this hatred. I don't know why that stuck out to me, but overall I really love the series. Like, the family dynamic to me seemed really realistic. I liked that they explored other things. It wasn't just like romance. There were like things. Yeah, that was it for the reading vlog. This was supposed to come out before the show. I didn't read the third book until after the show came out, so whatever, it's fine. I don't know how to end things. These are fictional characters. This is literally ink on paper. The fact that it's causing such a visceral reaction, it's kind of sad.